as
as well as the 5 main
video
reasons
reaction.
why it's happening and what can be done to fix it. So what is actually happening and why am I making this video? Because I have made videos like this before. Fortnite, we need to talk. But for those of you who don't know, other modes like Reload, Blitz, and UEFN maps are taking over Fortnite's player base. There are way less people playing Battle Royale right now than there were just a year ago. And look, that can be a great thing, but not when the total player base has also significantly dropped over the last year. Because when I say that Fortnite Battle Royale is dying, I'm not necessarily talking about Fortnite as a whole. Because Fortnite is still pulling in about 1 million players concurrent, which is bigger than most games today, but not bigger than their biggest competitor, which in my opinion is Roblox. So VR right now has about 91,000 players.
Bro, this is why Roblox is beating Fortnite. I'm not even gonna cap. It's beating, bro. Roblox is beating. Roblox is beating Fortnite. I'm just gonna keep it a butt with you. I'm not lying. I'm not
1,000 over the last
I'm not even gonna lie.
But if we take a look back just 1 year, the average player base was about 200 to 300,000 players. Of course, in November we had OG Remix, which was the Chapter 2 remix, and that boosted the player count significantly. But then even after that, we're talking 2, 3, 400,000 average players that are playing Fortnite's core Battle Royale mode. This is the mode that everyone played back in Chapter 1, because back in Chapter 1, there was no other modes to play. Now there's a lot of different options, and as a result of that, we're seeing average player counts of 71, 76, 98,000 players, which is about a 70% to 80% decrease from a year ago, which is pretty significant. So I'm going to speak quickly from a content creator perspective. I know you guys don't necessarily care, but I'll just explain from my POV what I notice is happening with the communities around the game, because I'm very much in touch with the communities, and I have a big community that follows Fortnite. With the split of interest within the Fortnite player base, some people are reload players, some people are blitz players, some people play zero build, some people play OG. There isn't a strong sense of community like we had.
A lot of people playing OG.
People care less and less about the new battle passes, the new POIs that comes in the map, and just the new content and updates, because the player base has been split up into a bunch of different modes, and it's only going to get worse in that regard. However, this was the goal. The goal for Epic Games was to not rely so heavily on Battle Royale. The only issue, though, is that they did not achieve the second part of the operation, which is to bring new players into Fortnite. Now, why is the Battle Royale mode bleeding players so heavily? Well, there's a few things. It could be that the formula is just outdated. When Battle Royale first came out 8, 9 years ago with different games, and eventually Battle Royale on Fortnite came out, it was so new, everybody was so excited to try it out. 100 players hop into a match, only one person wins. It was such a new concept, a very exciting concept, and getting your first win actually meant something. Over the years, people have gotten hundreds of wins, some people even have thousands. And with the introduction of skill-based matchmaking and bots into the game, a lot more people have wins than they did before. So the reality is people just don't care. They don't care necessarily about the Battle Royale formula. A lot of other games are seeing bigger success in smaller, faster-paced VRs. I do feel like Fortnite can do better to make the Battle Royale mode feel more exciting and rewarding. A lot of the times when I hop on and I play, what takes me out of playing Battle Royale is the amount of bots I run into. There's just way too many bots. It doesn't feel like a real PvP, player versus player game. It feels like I'm just hunting down a lot of bots, and occasionally we'll run into a real player.
Bro. It's so many. The way it's like so many bots, bro. Like it's way too much bots.
There's a million people playing. So as a result,
so much bots. When I play zero build,
bigger bot problem where matches are not filling up, and Fortnite is forced to
I hate that too.
bots.
Every time literally every time I ready up, right? Every time I ready up, the match is like I wait to get in a match for like 4 minutes. 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Bro, that's even, bro, they need to fix that game. Like, hang on.
Dramatic effect on the game because think about this. Most of the development that Fortnite spends is on the new seasons. The new season battle pass, new season items, POIs, and themes. All of it is about the new season of Fortnite. That is where most of Fortnite's effort, at least publicly, is going towards. But if there's less people interested in the Battle Royale concept, Fortnite might take that as a sign that they need to spend less time on the Battle Royale seasons. And this could cause the entire mode to really just fall apart. Now, I did say I wanted to offer some solutions, but when it comes to the Battle Royale mode, it's very, very tricky. I know Fortnite wants to grow as a platform, which means it doesn't want to just depend on Battle Royale. But that also means as a community, we are more divided than ever in terms of what we actually care about when it comes to Fortnite, and you see that with interest in the game dropping significantly. Because instead of us being a united front that is excited about it, but
back then, but the game used to be so good back then. It's like the game Fortnite is right now. It's like it's alright. It's not the best.
bigger deal.
It's just like they need to
There are
work
some
on
people that just do not care, and
It's
they're more
just they need to work on it.
Which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if the player count wasn't also
Fortnite right now, it's
Why
alright.
is it dropping? Why haven't we seen a bunch of new people come into the game despite UEFN being out for 2 years? So let's talk about UEFN. UEFN is actually a genius idea by Epic to make Fortnite last forever. Because even if VR completely dies out, there are still people that want to play Fortnite with all the different skins that they've purchased, all the different cosmetics and battle passes that they have unlocked. It offers a very, very unique incentive to stay within the platform. But UEFN has not gone the way Epic has wanted, and it still can. It just has been slowed down significantly. There have been a ton of delays on key features for UEFN that could really take things to the next level, and we still don't have the thin client, which is going to be a way for Fortnite to compete with Roblox, because right now to play any Roblox map, you just need the Roblox launcher. You can download maps individually, allowing you to hop into any single game on Roblox very, very quickly. Whereas right now on Fortnite, you still have to download the entirety of Fortnite, whether you're playing on mobile or Switch or PC or a console. And then from there, you can go load up a game, but it takes forever to download. So it's much harder to bring new players onto the Fortnite platform than it is on a platform like Roblox. And Roblox has really mastered the formula. They have only grown over the last year, reaching new highs of like 44 million concurrent players on a day where Fortnite
40 million? Roblox 40 million? 40 million players, Fortnite 1 million.
We hit 1 million concurrent, which is absolutely insane.
Insane, bro.
Nah.
This is why Roblox is beating Fortnite, bro.
In a platform like that. And
so I haven't played Roblox
more concepts that Fortnite offers, but Fortnite just doesn't have the tools yet or the ease of access to bring these players onto the platform. And as a result, almost all the top maps and success stories on Fortnite are recreations of other games and maps. We've seen it with Steel of Brain Rock, we've seen it with Only Up, Go Garden, and then the other maps that are successful are just maps that have already existed for multiple years. So there's no real true new success stories with new concepts that actually bring people onto the Fortnite platform. And that's not because people aren't creative, it's just because with the current system, it's impossible. The good news is that the current system is not going to stay forever. Fortnite is actively working on the thin client. They are actively working towards making Fortnite more accessible. You know, we brought it back to mobile. We haven't really seen a huge player spike since mobile came back. But that also could be because no one wants to download the whole of Fortnite onto their mobile device. They would rather just download specific modes and maps and games within Fortnite that they want to fit onto their phone. And until that's possible, we won't really see this explosion of players into the Fortnite ecosystem. But when it happens, things will change. It might not be overnight, but Fortnite's potential will reach new heights. So let's finish by talking about what Fortnite needs to do. First of all, Fortnite needs to lock in on UEFN. They need to make sure that these delays are not happening as consistently, and that they can put out the key updates and features that we need to create unique and captivating maps. The second part is getting the Fortnite thin client available and making it as easy to access as Roblox. It's the only way that they will be able to compete with Roblox and maybe eventually pass them up. Third thing, this is for you guys. I feel like we should be treating this moment in Fortnite as a transition period. And during transitions, there's always going to be huge lows, but they will be followed by big highs if the transition goes well. I believe Fortnite is transitioning away from Battle Royale being the main mode, just having a bunch of different modes that have hundreds of thousands of players. And this could be good for the platform, but we need the players to grow. So, no, it's not all doom and gloom. Even if the Battle Royale mode of Fortnite is dying, even if it fully dies out, Fortnite as a platform is here to stay. And I do want to see it succeed and grow with you guys as well. I felt like this was a very important topic that a lot of people were talking about recently, so I wanted to weigh in with my opinions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Alright, that was my reaction to why Fortnite Battle Royale is dying, and also the whole game is dying. Fortnite is dying. Okay, and let me share my opinion why Fortnite is dying. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need to share why Fortnite is dying. Like, my opinion to why Fortnite is dying. So, I've been playing Fortnite since, like COVID year. Like COVID year. I started playing COVID year. It was, like, literally. So, let me just explain why Fortnite is dying. My opinion.